And then heal you. There you go. Go, Katria. Set you up there. Come around. Smashy, smashy. Axe, fight. Ow. Whoosh! Okay. Perfect. You think that'll save you from the Gradivis? You think you are sorely mistaken. Oh, come on! Lady! You're doing this to me right now. Fine. Oy vey. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot the reinforcements down here. That's why you want to run. That's also why I want to keep this door closed so that they can't pursue me out that door, because there's no way to reclose doors once you open them in this game. Not that you would want to in any stage, in any chapter that isn't this one. Ow! That was pain. Sniper fight! Sniper fight! Sniper fight! Okay. Okay. Grab the other warp staff. Where'd it go? In the wrong tab. That's where it went. And we'll go a zoop. I'll go a zoop, so they have a healer up there. And then I'll see who needs really bad healing. Okay. Bye. Alright, now I don't have to deal with you anymore. Now the Flyers have free reign. Hooray! Do you have... Yes, the Earthstone has 1 to 2 range, so if you're going to take on Medius, be very careful of that. Okay, free cycle out so I can heal you. Thanks. Okay. HP, skill, speed. Yay, more speed for the final chapter. Okay. Level up! HP, speed, luck. Awesome. There's Sheeta charge down the middle. Nope, you're dead. Oh, you are now uber dead. Suck it, nerd. Okay. Yeah, no way I'm gonna kill you with that. Okay. Sheeta versus the Maid Dragon. Fight! Ow! Level up for Sheeta. Skill, luck. Awesome. Reinforcements, reinforcements. Okay. Control delete from the universe. And then... there we go. Send June to deal with them, and I'll have Tiki ready to go in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Deal with the Mage Dragon. Oh crap, I forgot about you guys. I tend to do that in these games. Okay, we're good. This is gonna hurt though. This is gonna be pain. Ow. I think that was a lag spike. Don't do that. Haha, no. Haha! Death to your face. HP skill. Alright, now that we have a Mage Dragon to deal with. Yeah, that's not gonna do jack. Okay. Thunderbolt! Dead. Okay. Eat this, Thunderbolt! That's a different game. Dead. Okay, fortify. That's swarm. There we go. Fortify. Block resistance. Okay, Goto. You do you, man. Start with the Pachyderm. Just to get some HP off you. I'm gonna warp Norn in there, if you can believe that, because I'm absolutely bonkers, nuts crazy. Ha! I knew this was a good idea! I'm a genius! Okay. Over Norn! Skill, speed, awesome. Catch your car on the outside, just in case. Okay. Gotta come around. Alright, let's see what Marth can do to Madius. 2 rounds and we're done. Wow. I'm just gonna drop everything. I'm like being symbolic, god. Okay. Alright. Does any of the reinforcements have any objections? So I don't think they do. Let's end this, shall we? Foolish humans. You dare disturb me while I slumber? Oh, how you will regret it as you die slowly, painfully, writhing in the fires of the inferno! Ha! Didn't even hit me, Manius! And with this, we claim victory. Defeated again by humans. Know this, Altian Prince. That light which surrounds you is only a temporary respite. So long as the darkness in your heart continues to sustain me, I cannot be destroyed. Easy come, easy go. Level up. HP, strength, resist. Mark got resistance again. Oh, that's funny. Okay. That's it. Let's see what we've won. After Madius' demise, Dolo would relax its shadowy grip on the land and fade into obscurity. The Empire was finished. Their fires of war that raged across Arcania would die, and light would come to take darkness's place. But before any of that came to pass, there were a few final moments of Marth's tale that need telling. Marth, you did it. It's finally over. I waited a long time for this day. And now I'm not entirely certain what to do with it. Marth, we haven't talked much since leaving Talus, but I thought Do you know where you'll be going? To Altia, of course. War has left my kingdom in shambles. Cannot waste another day. I must return to help rebuild. So, I suppose that means you have to bid Talus farewell for good. Don't be silly, Shida. You need to at least, thank your father and tell him the fighting is done. My father? Marth, I'm not asking about my... Never mind. Please excuse me. Marth, did something happen? I just met Shida and she looked heartbroken. No. Well, we were just talking and she asked me... Oh, Marth! How can a man who faces the Shadow Dragon be so desperate to avoid facing his own feelings? What? I don't know what you're talking about. You wish to send Shida home to Talus, then, and return to Altia alone? That is what you want? Well, that's where we both belong. Don't see what my wants have to do with anything. Clearly not. Marth, if you have anything to say to Shida, say it now. Love cannot always leap from one heart to heart by itself. Sometimes you must speak it aloud and give it wings. Surely a great lady like yourself can muster the courage for that. Shida, might I, have a moment? I did not speak my heart before. When I said I would go to Altia, I had meant I hoped you'd be at my side. As you said, you've not spoken much since Talus. With you, I felt I never had to say a word. The battle started to take its toll, you were always there, close by. It's you there, so beautiful, so brave, and I was, derive! Yes, derive! Great strength! Derive. Why is this so difficult? Shida, I'm just trying to tell you, Marth. Shh. Me too. Me too. So concludes the tale of Falchion, Blade of Light, Marth, its wielder, and its battle with the Shadow Dragon. Herein its events have been chronicled, that none may ever forget. We beat the game! Yes! So now it's going to just tell us what all of our turn counts were and how much time it took for us to complete everything. So this is going to be hilarious. So 19 turns, 18 turns, 26 turns, 21 turns. Well, I mean, when you're using like 7 units, that's what happens. 24 turns. Oh my god, but holy freaking Mathis, you douche clown. Champions Royals, 21 turns, 26 turns to get to Nina, or to get Arcania back. 17 turns in Live Candith. 48 turns in Port War. Wow, 48 turns. Oh yeah, I did Arena Grind a bit. The Arena Grind chapter is going to be hilarious. 23 turns with Parathi Dragon. 22 turns with Princess Minerva, 77 turns with the Norna Market. Wow, yeah, that's what I mean. 22 turns with the Aegis Palace. And Cavalry, 13 turns. Land of Sorrow, 27 turns. And Oasis Magic, 23 turns. The Battle for Altia, 62 turns. Star and Savior, 18 turns. The Sable Order, 57 turns. I don't know why this is funny to me. Mannequin Princess, 19. Just wow, that's actually perfect. Chapter 19 turns. Canvas of Sable, 36 turns. Clash of Mastodon, 24 turns. A Night-Filled Sky, 34 turns. Wow. The Dark Pontifex, 31 turns. The Dragonkin Realm, 29 turns. And Chosen by Fate, 12 turns. Anytime now. Anytime now. There we go. Now on to the character epilogues. Altian Prince, Marth. Marth returned to war-torn Altia and devoted all his energy to restoring the kingdom to its former glory. He was later crowned king. Who didn't see that coming? Talus' heart, Shida. Shida visited her father in Talus before returning to Altia with Marth. Their whispers of love warmed the castle halls. Bones of Iron, Jagan. After the war, Jagan laid down his lands and became one of Prince Marth's closest advisors. While he retired... King's Voice, Kane. Kane remained in Altia to instruct younger knights in the ways of war. He was a shining example. Never did he neglect his training. Altia's Shield, Abel. Valiantly lured the enemy away to ensure Marth escaped from Altia, but sadly, No one ever heard from him again. Gentle giant Drog. Drog was put in charge of an outland garrison. The people there soon came to love their kind, but stalwart protector. The ungagged Gordon squired himself to an Arcanian knight to further his mastery of the bow. Later, he returned to Altia with his brother. Brother, may we see later. Altian healer, Reese. Reese built a monastery and spent his remaining years caring for children who had lost their parents in the war. Loyal Blade, Ogma. Ogma returned to Talos to serve its people. Perhaps love was not his longsuit. History contains no record of him marrying. The Hatchet, Barst. Barst briefly enlisted in the Arcane army, but later deserted, to become a pirate by some accounts. The Lopper, Bord. Bord returned to his peaceful life as a woodcutter. In time, he became renowned for his craftsmanship. The Chopper, Cord. Cord returned to his peaceful life as a woodcutter. In time, he became renowned for his speedy work. Loving Son, Castor. Castor hurried home to his aging mother, medicine in hand. They lived modest lives. Seawalker, Daros. He was back to the sea for Daros, by all accounts. Carefree, he departed for Alcania's shores for the last time. Honest Thief, Julian. Julian gave up thievery for good and found an honest job in Macedon. Good for you, buddy! Angel to all, Lena. Lena cared for orphans at a convent in Macedon, doled out love in equal shares to all she met. Silent Sword, Navarre. Navarre vanished after the Great Struggle, but for years imposters appeared, hoping to profit from his reputation the world round. Never gonna see any of those. Mirthful Mage, Merrick. After helping Moss stamp out the fires of war, Merrick returned to Kadeen, where he continued his magical studies. Dashing Noble, Mathis. Mathis left the army in favor of a dull and predictable life in Macedon. To him, bliss. Coyote, Hardin. Nina offered Hardin her hand in marriage, and so he was crowned the 24th king of House Arcania. Holy crap, dude. Aurelian Hero, Wolf. Wolf remained a knight of Orlis. He helped rebuild and later captained an elite force known as the Wolf Guard. Aurelian Star, Sedgar. Sedgar remained a knight of Orlis. He helped rebuild and later became a vice captain and pillar of the Wolf Guard. Aurelian Hope, Roche. Roche left the army, but later returned and became an Aurelian paladin. Records show he resided in Altia for a time. Aurelian's son, Vyland. Vyland remained a knight of Orlis and helped rebuild. Always, he put the friends with whom he had grown to manhood first. Wise teacher, Wendell. Wendell became the senior mage in Kadeen and embarked on a journey that took him from land to land in pursuit of truth. Big-time thief, Rickard. Rickard returned home to live in peace, or so he claimed, even as the area experienced a surge in break-ins and purse snatchings. God damn it, Rickard. Fire Dragon, Bantu. Bantu sealed the Dragonstone's power and disappeared, but his wish was to live out his years in the Dolarian countryside. Hired Sword, Caesar. History lost track of Caesar after the war. Perhaps he found work as a bodyguard. Perhaps some country made him a general. Lady Killer, Rad. Rad fell in love during the war and gave up his sword to win the woman's heart. Whether he succeeded, we shall never know. Still single, Roger! Hey, my people! Roger found his way back to Grust in the end and reached out to the many people who the war had touched. Perfect Shot, George. George worked diligently to rebuild Arcania. Later, he was chosen from the Palace Knights to become Archer Captain. Petite Princess, Maria. After studying Kadeen for a spell, a spell, Princess Maria returned to Macedon to serve her people as a cleric. True Leader, Minerva. Minerva put all her effort into restoring Macedon to glory. All wished for her to be queen, all except Minerva herself. Meloa's child, Linda. Linda entered Princess Nina's protection, and became a lady at court. Anna's love, Jake. Jake helped build a town destroyed during the war. He and his lover Anna always dreamed of traveling to far-off continents. Not like they're ever going to do that or anything. His anchor, Medea. Medea honored her princess's request to remain with the Arcanian Knights and later became their captain. Spitting image, Dolph. Dolph had a short career as a general before leaving the army. Some said the move was a tacit rejection of the king-to-be. Dead Ringer, Macellan. Macellan left the Arcanian army without a word of explanation. He settled near the border and formed a band of watchmen. Quiet Bow, Thomas. No one knows what became of Thomas after the war, but some suggest he returned home to live in peace. Royal Bishop, Boa. Boa resumed his duties as Arcania's royal bishop, guiding the kingdom while its people got back on their feet. Born Shooter, Beck. Beck became famous for subjugating a group of borderland rebels who, having received Ballista, panicked and promptly surrendered. Medea's hero, Astrum. Astrum was made captain of Arcania's Free Company. He was given the sword Mercurius, and with it carved quite a name for himself. Elder sister, Paula. The war left this once self-assured knight's heart in knots, but still, Paula worked diligently at rebuilding Macedon. Middle sister, Catria. Catria returned to Macedon to rebuild. Love for a certain man flared in her heart, then flickered when it went unrequited. Roaming hero, Samson. Samson continued to ply at mercenary work throughout his life, but never sold his sword to any but those who met his standards. Shapeshifter, Zane. After the war, Zane left without a word. It was not until later that Marth learned his true identity. Wink. Little sister, Est. Est fell in love with an Altian knight and found more happiness in a woman's life than a warrior's. Definitely not able. Dragon Scion, Tiki. Tiki lived a peaceful life with Bantu. She spoke fondly of her adventures with Marth, even long after they had ended. People's Man, Lorenz. Lorenz put Grus Prince upon the throne and became his regent, but he and Arcania did not always see eye to eye. Well, you only have one eye! Life-giver, Elise. Elise returned to Altia with Marth. Ever serene, she stood by her brother and watched him grow into a fine leader. White Sage, Goto. At Nina's request, Goto became Archmage of Arcania. The world never knew a better teacher. Brave Knight, Frey. Frey stayed in Altia to help rebuild his ravaged kingdom. The Volunteer, Norn. Her stint as a warrior over, Norn returned to her home in Altia and lived an unremarkable but happy life. The end. Okay, just kidding. We got a little bit more to go here. So, Medes actually has a unique quote. For who you may ask, Nagi. But since she doesn't have the HP to take him, well, I'm just gonna do it this way. So, I'm not the only dragon revived. I'd heard you perished the last time. No matter. You've recovered even less of your power than me. This time, you have no chance. I beg to differ, Medius. I beg to differ. Reinforcements can't save you now, sucker. I don't remember. Do you have support with... No, you don't. Okay. Defeated again. By humans. Even though it was just a dragon that killed me, but whatever. Know this, Altian Prince. I was trying to delay my but so long as darkness in your hearts continues to stay me, I cannot be destroyed. Blah! So same death quote as last time, but... Da 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 da! HP, strength, skill, speed, luck. Last level up of this playthrough. Can't believe it's finally over. After Medes' demise, Dolo would relax its shadowy grip when the land invaded his famous families were in rage across her king who died. Or any of that can have passed a few final moments of Mars' tale that needed telling. Now there are two endings to this game. Now it may not be obvious what it requires to trigger it, but if you think about it for a second, you might be able to tell. Well done, Moth. Our struggle is finally over. You saved our world. Not just me. Many fought on my side. And many died. Moth, you loved her, didn't you? Sheeta. She was the one I wanted to keep safe, but I failed. Now I've lost her forever. It occurs to me now that perhaps she was the one protecting me all along. Sheeta, why did you take up arms with a fool like me? Moth, do not blame yourself. Remember Henri and Artemis. We are their descendants. Perhaps we were always meant to share their curse as well as their blood. And perhaps only once the curse had exacted its price could our battle with the Shadow Dragon be won. This peace we have made, we must cherish it, Mark. We both paid so dearly for it. Let us work together to ensure none must endure a tragedy like ours again. So concludes the tale of Falchion, Blade of Light, Moth, its wielder, and his battle with the Shadow Dragon. Herein its events have been chronicled, that none may ever forget. Until I delete this save file. So campaign summary, yay! You get to see how absolute garbage I did in this file when you weren't paying attention, or when I was off screen. Oh gods! Soloing the first few chapters with Marth sucked. The first, 5 chapters with Marth sucked. Yeah, Pirates of Galder. I only had 2 units, okay? It took forever! Ugh! Oy vey. 106 turns to the Port Warren. Yeah, I grinded like hell for that one. Oh, the memories. Only 30 turns to the Northern Market, though. Oh, the memories. Yeah, all those turns on Port Warren was for everyone to catch up with, and to catch up in levels, because, I think, I don't even remember what happened. All I know is everyone was, level 15 by the end of that chapter. That was fun. Oh, that was an afternoon. That was an afternoon of blowing vulneraries. 51 turns to the Sable Order. Oh. 42 turns to fight Ken. Oh, the memories. The memories. Oh, and all this stuff happened off screen. Unless it has an X next to it. Oh. Wow. I feel old now. There's the Altar Spire. 15 turns for Chosen by Fate. Oh, it could have been 14 turns. Dang it. Oh well. So now for the one person who cares, we're going to see what the epilogues for the Gaiden characters are. Altian Prince Marth. Marth returned to war-torn Altia and devoted all his energy restoring the kingdom to its former glory. He was later crowned king, but he didn't have a queen because Sheeta was dead. Talos' heart, Sheeta, fell in battle during Chapter 1 and vanished from the pages of history. I forgot that's how it went. Oh. Bones of Iron, Jagan, fell in battle during the prologue and vanished from the pages of history. King's voice, Kane, fell in battle during the prologue and vanished from the pages of history. Altia's shield, Abel, fell in battle during the prologue and vanished from the pages of history. I'm just gonna jump cut to the ones that matter, so hang on a second. There we go. Von Vuman, Athena. Where she went, nobody knows. One theory is Athena returned to the border village where she was born. Man of Worth, Horus. Nina pardoned Horus after the war, and he resumed his life as a landed noble. In the years to come, he worked hard to heal Arcania. Spellslinger, Etzel. The spell slinger Etzel vanished after the war as quickly as he came. His wanderings took him around the world for years to come. Gravel Yeller, Ymir. The fighting done, Ymir returned to his village in Grust, the one place that had accepted him. He was content the rest of his days. Dragon Ruler, Nagi. Martha to thank Nagi after Medius fell, but there was no one there to thank. Had she returned home? None ever knew. And with that, you've come to the end of Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. It's been a ride. It's definitely been a ride. But I'd like to thank everyone who's here from the start for sticking with me for this long. I'd like to thank anybody who joined up at any point for taking interest in my series. And, I guess we'll call it here. It's time to say goodbye to the beginning. Next time when Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon's over, what am I talking about? I'll see you guys back here again in a little while, because I still have to tell you a little side story. Until then, this is Genesis Xavier, signing off.